Hi, John Eichelsheim for Boating New Zealand magazine. Today we're reviewing SeaLeg's latest model. It's the E4 Electric with electric drive. I'm sitting in this fantastic seating space on the new SeaLeg's E4 with Peter Small. Peter, there's been an awful lot of thought and attention gone into this boat and a lot of development. Where did the sort of genesis of this boat begin?
In 2001, when the first SeaLeg's concept ever created was constructed with electric drive in our founder's garage, Morris Bryam. And in the last 17 years since then, we've gone through several iterations from E1 to E2 to E3 to E4, the showcraft we're sitting in today.
The SeaLegs traditionally have always had another petrol engine, haven't they, that has driven the drive wheels for their on-land propulsion.
Traditionally, and continuing on today, we have an inboard Honda petrol engine and also a Briggs & Stratton. This moves away from that. Without the inboard engine, we have lithium-ion battery and electric drive motors on all the wheels. Less noise and exhaust and a quieter ride.
How long can you actually run?
It depends. We've tested this and get up to 1.5 hours of on-land drive time, depending on how you're using the craft, whether you're going through soft sand or up steep incline with a heavy load. A significant range and definitely further than the existing SeaLegs.
You've got a lithium battery in here. How many volts?
It's a 48-volt lithium battery, pretty important from a marine standpoint for safety regulations throughout Europe and abroad. Similar to an electric car, it has an easy charging station on the side of the king and queen seat in this craft, but it will also charge off the outboard, as well as regenerative braking as it drives down a hill. Customers may also wish to fit solar panels, which was some of the feedback we had at the recent boat show, to charge their craft in more remote locations.
You've got an amazing interface through this great big huge 24-inch Simrad touchscreen. Tell us a little bit about the SeaLeg's technology that's sitting in behind that.
Our AmpTrack system, our amphibious traction and control system, and that feeds through to that 24-inch Simrad display and gives really good contextual information about the craft, both on land and on water, but also functional control through the onboard digital switching through that chart plotter and also through the steering wheel. That's all fed into a lot of SeaLeg's hardware and software that we've developed over recent months and years.
So that rather fancy looking Italian wheel, that has a lot of functionality as well, does it not?
Yeah, absolutely, and that's a first for us. We're really pleased with the way it fits with the overall ergonomics of the craft. You can raise and lower your wheels through that steering wheel, but also control all manner of lighting, sound, through to the Fusion stereo as well. Now,
the styling, both inside and outside the boat, is something of a departure for SeaLegs. It really is quite sophisticated, and it has a certain Euro styling. Well, what's the thinking behind that?
We've basically looked abroad, looked further afield than New Zealand, and thought about what our global export markets would really capture their imagination, and that's the SeaLeg's design DNA that's flowed through to this craft. Something that's really sleek that could easily be seen as a super yacht tender through the Mediterranean or down the coast of Florida or Central America, Caribbean, and that's captured in overall SeaLeg's design DNA in this craft. A 5mm thick aluminium hull made in-house at SeaLegs, as majority of our craft are. It's a hull that's also a chassis because of the point loading that we'll get in different points of driving on land. So it's really important for us to have a really sturdy and well-constructed hull. And yeah, we're really impressed with the on-water performance. We're really pleased with the way that the layout of the internals and the on-board electric system allows us to configure the internal layouts and weight distribution for a really superior ride on the water.
Thank you very much, Peter. Great to talk to us. And that's the SeaLeg's E4. It was a bit of a showstopper at the recent On the Water boat show, and it's easy to see why. So that was the smart, innovative SeaLeg's E4 Electric, probably the future of amphibious boats. John Eichelsheim from Boating New Zealand. Thanks for watching. If you'd like to see more of these videos, please subscribe to our channel.